How you doing, guys? We're here with the Hayward OmniLogic, and this is another continuation. If you ever have a Wi-Fi that has gotten lost, where you don't, the Wi-Fi connection from your OmniLogic has timed out, or it's no longer connected to your router. One quick thing that you can check is, and I'm gonna flip my camera over so that you can see this one on the app. We weren't getting any signal, and the app actually displayed it right on the very top bar, stating that it was OmniLogic has lost connection to the Wi-Fi router. So we're gonna go over it. I've already fixed this issue, but I'm gonna run through some of the things that were on it and the quick fix that you can do on it. Actually taught technical support what to do. All right, so the first thing you're gonna wanna do is, they always recommend to go up into service mode, but we're gonna check this out first. You want to run over until you get to your config. You press your config, okay, and then run into your network. Now, what we actually had was none of this was here. It was actually in showing us that it was a wired connection. So obviously we have our router here. First thing you always want to do is on the back of your router. On the very back, you may not be able to see it, but there are some blinking lights. See those blinking lights? You do want to make sure, even if you have the connection lost, make sure that those lights are on. That basically shows you that the antenna is receiving power from the unit. One other thing before we get into all of this controls, see right up there on the right hand side of the 4 amp, how it says micro LED. That one is lit right there. Also too, you want to make sure that those two LEDs are on right there, and even on the side of your connection for your Wi-Fi, you see these two on. If you don't have those, then you probably have an issue either with your control panel here or something coming from the board. But check all those LEDs and make sure that all those LEDs are on. All right, so coming back here, we're going to come into our config, and then in the network, ours was actually, we're going to go into network properties, and then you're going to want to make sure that you're on dynamic, okay, for that. That was all the properties for the network. As I said again, that this was already pre-fixed by myself. Right here in the switch network. Oh, no, not from there. I'm just doing all this on the fly. It actually was at a part where, let me go in the config wizard. You're gonna put in your MSIP number, okay? We're gonna go to edit. I didn't want to show you the customer's MSIP address. And then I think right here in system options, when it says modify network, see, ours before was selected to wired for some reason. If yours have lost the Wi-Fi connection because you may have had a power outage, come into this part again and see if the wired is selected. I'm going to go back and show you. Again, you're going to go into your configurations. You're going to put in your MSIP address, and you're going to come into system options. Okay, and then you're going to put in modify network setup. If this wired is selected, that wired means that you are on a Ethernet connection. You're going to want to go ahead and press external, and then you're going to press over. Okay, then here is where it'll actually say, it'll be a little bit different since ours is already connected. It'll say actually set up Wi-Fi. Okay, now under the setup Wi-Fi part of it, I'm going to go back. You won't see it like this, but it'll say set up Wi-Fi, and then you're going to try it. And ours actually, since we didn't do anything, we're going to save it. We're going to come into your config. We're going to come into network, and then it basically, it was searching. It will say search for Wi-Fi, and then it was just searching and searching and searching. If you're getting that where it says searching for Wi-Fi address and nothing ever comes up, the best quick fix is, you can go into diagnostics as well, and it's going to actually check to see your link. Probably the net link will go but then the network address and all those other things won't. So once you get it, this is what you're going to see. You want to make sure once you finish everything, and we'll get to that in a minute. So under network properties, you're going to want to also make sure this may be all zeroed out when your Wi-Fi address is gone, but on the very bottom you want to make sure that this address is proper, 5858. Again, reference our other Wi-Fi video that we have on this for the updates on the firmware for the main board. You want to make sure that all those are up to date. We'll go back, but make sure that says 5858, okay? So you can always check your system info here. If your MSP is not R3.20 and you're anything under that, then this is where you're gonna need to make sure that you change your and update your MSP for the newest version. See, these versions are all 3.2, basically in the 3s. You want to make sure that your system is in the 3s, the revision of 3. Okay, so we had on the router was not finding the system was not finding the router of the clients at all. Everything was zeroed out. Technical support was ready to tell me that because we have all these LEDs lit up, those LEDs were lit up, the LEDs on the antenna were lit up, he was already saying that it's got to be either the main panel itself that is bad, not receiving it, since our antenna does flow through your screen. So he was saying it was either the screen or it was going to be the router. You know what I told him? I said, we're going to be smarter than these systems right here. You know what I did? I simply shut everything down. I went into right here. I backed out of everything, okay, and I came to the main screen and I pressed this and I shut the unit down, okay? I shut the unit down completely. There it is. All right, system is shutting down, right? I let the system shut down. The pump turned on and everything. It is now safe to turn off the system. Press that button. You know what I did? Do this. Turn off all your circuit breakers. This is going to do a hard reset on the whole entire system right here. We're going to by doing this, you're doing a hard reset. Wait about a good 3 to 5 minutes, okay? This is going if you had your Wi-Fi already preset and you lost the signal. This is one way to regain your signal back, because the system has previously had all your values stored. Your router's name, your router's password, it all had it stored before. So it's in the system, but it lost the connection. Maybe if you had a power outage, if you had a power surge of some sort, and this one was kind of weird because it reset itself to wired and it wasn't on the external. The network setting wasn't on external antenna. So we're gonna do that. Once you do that, you're gonna go ahead and turn everything back on. Okay, you see the clicks, all the lights start lighting up, okay? And then we're gonna go back into this here. Let this completely power up. You notice in a minute our pool pump will start up. There it is, loading. Okay. So then now you're going to come back over into your config. Okay. You're going to click into network. See how none of this is connected here? See that? That has shown us this is the problem that we had. It lost the Wi-Fi again. Set up Wi-Fi, connected bridge. This is what it was doing. This is what it was doing before. I just replicated the issue. it'll stay stuck like this. See, and then once you do that, here goes all the stuff again. You can notice, and then you go into diagnostics. Once you do this, the hard reset, once you do this, it's going to start doing all these verifying. If you see that your the SSID is basically your router's name, the antenna is connected, there goes the antenna, the signal strength is all there, this is the IP address. If you go through all that and you're all checked, you're all good to go. Okay, so that's how you fix a lost Wi-Fi setting. If your unit was previously set before and you lost a Wi-Fi signal due to either a power outage or a power surge, just simply do this. We're smarter than technical support here. They wanted us to replace a part. Now, they could have been right, but try this first before you start to replace any parts. Hope this found you well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully we brought you some more value on the Hayward OmniLogic. Subscribe to my channel. No one's bringing you this kind of value. Thank you so much. Have a great, blessed Friday. Keep moving forward, everybody.